cross 1,000 borders just so I can be with you. Loving you's a mission, but I'm ready, ready. 1,000 borders just so I can be with you. This love I got is nothing to be played with, baby.
Lipstick, you love it? It's not, I don't get sticky ones anymore. Hi to everyone.
Hello.
To all our subscribers.
Yeah, thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate you guys watching the series, the Mixed Relationship Goals series.
Yeah.
We definitely appreciate all the views. We appreciate the subscribers. And we appreciate the comments and all the love you guys have been showing.
Exactly.
And we'd also like to appreciate all the couples.
OMG.
Yeah.
You have given me life. Do you know, I still revisit the videos. Just when, you know, when you're having one of those days.
Yeah.
And then you go back to like Geraldine.
Because when we first met, he couldn't say Geraldine.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
He would call me Jegeladine.
Jegeladine, what is that?
Until today.
Yeah, so couples, really thank you for taking out of your time to do the videos and send them through. Definitely appreciate it. And yeah, so today's meeting, this gathering that we have over socials.
Gathering, meeting. Are you old, babe?
Nah, not even.
Yo, like, you know, in this shindig. Is it not a shindig?
No.
What's a shindig?
No,
Is that good?
no.
Okay, alright. That's fine. This
So-
gathering, this auspicious occasion.
Yeah, so we're just gonna go through the main thing, like the
common threads.
The common threads, right,
Yeah.
that exist in all the videos. But I guess just to give context to anyone who doesn't understand, is that the reason why we did the Mixed Relationship Goals series is because we think that there's a lot of value in everyone keeping an open mind when it comes to relationships and who you fall in love with, right?
Yep.
There is no reason why you should restrict yourself to people that come from the same place that you come from, or people that look the way that you look.
Exactly. Sound the way you
sound.
Eat what you eat.
Exactly.
That's you.
I'm a very basic eater.
Yep.
There's no reason to do that. Like, the world is so huge, so massive. And
there's a lot to learn from just different people. Exactly. Mix masala, make your own mix from
Perfect.
there. It's great.
Yeah. So you don't have to be stuck in what you've grown up with. You don't have to, I guess, limit your options to what you have been used to, I guess, right? The world is huge. People are very diverse. Cultures are significantly mixed. And we actually had a couple other couples that we had wanted to put into the Mixed Relationship Goal series. However, you know, life is busy. Things happen. People have responsibilities and all sorts of other wonderful things that growing up forces you to have.
Exactly. That was like us last year, no?
Yeah.
You wanted to do things, but I mean, it happens.
Yeah, you want to, but you just can't because of restrictions and time and all that.
Yeah.
So,
anyway, moving along.
Let's get into it, babe.
Okay, so the common threads, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go right to our very first point. To notice that throughout all the couples, we realized that everybody started their own thing.
Yeah.
Not like from scratch, but like they took bits and pieces and made their own mix, which is really beautiful. So what worked on your side, what worked on my side, we kind of bring it together. We learn from other people. So we realized that everybody was super open to that. And I think that's what love is all about. Hey? It's got no...
Creating your own culture, right? Creating something that both of you are comfortable with, right? A middle ground, quote unquote, of sorts, right? That was obviously point number one, which is a common thread in all the different videos and couples that sent through their stuff. Say that, look, we were obliged, or we felt that the best practice was to create our own thing.
Yeah, I think that was great, right?
That was great.
And then the other thing again is that, of course, we are Christians. And a lot of them mention that, of course, because they believe in God, you know, they kind of made that their culture. Like there's no limitation to that.
Well, a common thread, because I think ultimately, like anytime you're in a relationship, you need to have some kind of common ground, right?
Exactly.
And if that common ground is not your language or your culture, traditions, then I think it's the best supplement to fit into that would be what you believe in, right? And so
I think the coolest one for me though, right, the greatest common thread here was that people's initial thoughts about each other didn't kind of phase them. It's like so minor, and the stuff was like little, like, yours dark, his accent,
Feza.
his accent,
Geraldine, yeah.
like those did it. And then that one was what's her name? Layla said
Yeah.
Charlie was too much.
Yeah.
Like it's weird how those things kind of turn out to be stuff that someone likes.
end up liking
appreciates.
down the line.
Exactly,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Google Pants. Like I
Stop
didn't like
saying
the-
Google Pants.
They
Like-
were Google Pants. Like we're never gonna like end this. It was Google Pants, and I thought like he had like these thick, you know, like what's in Godzilla hands.
God, why now?
Whatever. What is it? Yeah. Like when he greeted me, bro, I drowned. My whole body drowned in his hand. But hey, you know, like now,
Leave me alone.
look at
Leave
come.
me.
You know I appreciate
Leave
these hands.
me.
So yeah, like things like that are not significant anymore. Like it's think about it.
So you had to put me on blast to say they're not.
No, I mean I'm sharing my experience too. It will help someone.
Godzilla, really.
Well, I mean King Kong is a loved creature all
By
around the
who?
world. Everybody loves King Kong. Like everyone wanted to watch that movie. Surely, like, come on. I love his hands now. But you know, moving along swiftly. You still love what didn't you like about me?
I'm not gonna answer that question. But the truth is,
Don't forget.
the truth is, right, that a lot of what we put a lot of emphasis on really doesn't matter much down the line, right?
That's true.
And for whatever reason, I think that the main idea, or the main lesson you learn from that, is that don't be so quick to close the door and judge people prematurely because they have one item or one element.
If I was in this show again, please repeat that saying. Wow, that was
I
such
have
a
so much
genius.
energy today.
I'm a morning person. So
Wow.
You see, opposites. I'm a morning. This is clearly sleep. Good night.
Anywho, not
No,
sleep.
but I thought that was such amazing, baby. I was
Yeah.
clicking for you. So,
Oh.
yeah. I was saying, say it again. I think it's such an amazing thing. Don't write off people with Google Pants. Don't write off people that have big hands and have big personalities. Like over time, they just adjust.
Can't pronounce your name,
Oh my gosh.
you know? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You can pronounce my name.
Whatever.
Angela.
It's whatever. So
Okay, move on.
don't do that. Like
Yeah.
the world is such a big place. People are so different. People are so diverse. Cultures are so crazy, amazing that you cannot risk missing out on an amazing relationship and friendship
Because of something.
just because of something that is so minor and insignificant, right?
Exactly.
In the big scheme of things, right?
It's true.
Yeah.
Actually, yesterday I was reading something, which is, couples articles. You have to always stay kind of informed and, hear about. And the person was like, why would you fret over someone's big nose? Over someone's, they can't change that. Like, what am I going to do? Go, okay, you can change or adjust it, but like, it's just a nose.
Yeah, it's just
So
to
much
know.
more.
Not to say that you
That
shouldn't have
should-
preferences.
No, I'm not saying you shouldn't, but I'm saying
You obviously want to love
Imagine-
like looking at the person you're with. That's not. We're not trying to minimize that.
but imagine he ticks all the boxes, but it's just that his nose is slightly bigger.
Yeah, obviously. You have to weigh your pros and cons here,
Yeah.
right? You have to weigh your pros and cons. Do you want a great nose, terrible person, great person, bad nose?
Yeah,
So-
like, amazing personality, tall, dark, handsome, big hands. The common threads. But you did realize that everybody had a different experience.
Yeah.
Because obviously some people it was more family oriented. If you notice the differences came in from external, not even because of the two.
Yeah.
But because, someone
Family
doesn't like it,
dynamics
friends
and-
don't.
yeah.
But we didn't really have a lot of friends having issues.
No.
But it was more families and someone liking the other, someone not.
Yeah.
So it's just if you've noticed, I'm not gonna really, we're not gonna dwell much on the part about differences because if you realize the people are married,
Yeah, yeah. Sure.
they're together, so it's not really a biggie. But it's to say that whatever hurdle that you face,
Yeah.
it's not that it cannot be crossed. It's not that it can't. It's gonna trump the love. You just need to kind of talk about it and always be on the same page. I think that
Yeah.
was something you really spoke to me about a lot. It's always being on the same page. And I
Yeah.
think that's probably why a lot of them are married, right?
True
Yeah.
that. True
So
that.
being on the same page, fight your battles together. This one doesn't like you, so this is our love. You are just there. We don't live with you, so
You're so violent today. I don't know what's going on. But look, ultimately, I think part of why we did the mixed relationship series is because of how much it speaks to what we're passionate about in terms of relationships and love in general, making love famous again.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people have been through a lot. A lot of people have been hurt. A lot of people
are going through a lot.
Yeah, people are still going through a lot. People are still being hurt right now. So ultimately, we believe that a part of why people do that is because we don't really want the best for ourselves, right? And we put a lot of unnecessary pressure on our partners, right? People that we love that we won't put on ourselves, right?
Exactly.
So for example, you might be fretting over a big nose, but are you a 10? No, I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
Like you out here being, I'm just saying, like,
big hands.
you might say like, yo, this dude's got big hands, but are your hands cute? Or are they like little underdeveloped hands, you know? T-Rex hands, I don't know. And in terms, like, I think like one of the key things in love is being fair.
It's true.
Be fair across the board, right?
Exactly.
Whatever you want for the next person, you need to know that I need to be able to produce at that same level, right?
Yeah, exactly. I think you once even mentioned that, you know, when you get in a relationship and then a girl starts saying or something like, yeah, he must be driving, he must be earning this, he must be like, you're making all these demands.
What are you bringing to the table, sis?
But you're coming like, okay,
hands free, empty-handed.
let's switch the thing around and let it be you.
Yeah,
You
so
be wanting grace.
You always need to be bringing something to the table, and
And sometimes there actually is nothing to bring. Just come, like.
it's just being fair. Like for example,
you
if
can't just be
like for example, right? If I'm out here being like, yo, I need my wife to be extremely sexy all the time, you know? What am I doing? Like how am I sexy with my one pack and love handles and also other jiggly bits, you know? it's unfair. Yeah. It's unfair. We can't do stuff like
no,
that.
you can't.
Yeah.
Just
So
let's stay jiggly together.
yeah, let's just be either jiggly together
Or we work at
work
this
out
body.
together, right?
Oh, yeah.
What's fair is fair, right? Unless obviously you're into jiggly bits, then that's nothing wrong with jiggly bits, yo.
No.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, everything's wrong. We have to stay healthy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
When you're healthy, there's no jiggly bits.
Not necessarily.
I mean, it's a jiggly bit.
Jiggly bits. Jiggle I do.
Oh yeah. Anyway, but it was super fun while learning,
Yeah.
right? It was that's what I think we're all about. It's good to learn stuff, but also you learn a lot when you're relaxed and you're having fun. I'm sure. I hope someone picked up something.
Yeah.
From there. Actually, we got a review that someone said, "Oh my God!" It was a person who's not married yet. They're saying from hearing all of this that they're so keen to get married,
Which is a win for us.
Yeah, so which is a plus. Like that's what we just need, even that just one individual to have changed their mind about, you know, marriage and what they thought it was. So it was great to still, you know, keep marriage cool at the same time as well. Christ at the center at the same time as well, being something really like, you know, weighty, like of substance. Is that
so? Yeah, we got some more series coming your way.
Oh,
they'll be different. There'll be different couples. Some of the same faces you might see.
Yes.
We also got some different vids that baby and I will be doing.
Yes.
Different topical stuff. So if you want us to tackle a particular subject,
Oh, there's someone who sent a topic that they
yeah,
want us to
no, that
You can't talk about it.
No, why?
Okay. Well, stay tuned. You'll know the topic soon. Right?
Now, if you want us to tackle a particular topic, particular subject that's a frustration for you, or you just want to know more about it, jump in the DMs or
And it
jump in
doesn't
the
have
comment
to be
section.
married.
Yeah, you don't have to be like
Can
married.
be before marriage.
Yeah.
Like relationship.
Just relationship in general, right?
Yeah.
So jump in the comment section. Let us know what you want us to talk about.
Okay.
Jump in the comment section. Let us know if you're feeling it, if you're not feeling it.
Yeah.
So we're open to all forms of criticism.
Yeah,
Obviously, just
and
don't insult my
improvement.
big nose and big hands.
No, I didn't. Who said
I'm gonna
anything
block
about your nose?
you if you insult me in
But
the
your
DM.
nose is beautiful. Your nose is
Leave
so
me alone
beautiful.
with
But I
my
love your
nose
hands.
and my hands.
Yeah.
God made me like this, and I like it.
But I love it. You
now,
like it. I love it.
after exposure.
Initially, Like they said initially, you put the question, so we're gonna go with it. Initially, it was an issue.
Do the things,
And
the
like
things,
right now,
people.
after 8 years of marriage, oh gosh, what's there not to like?
What a wow. What a wow.
I'm just someone out there's a lot not to like, but it's fine. Another man's
Besides that,
why are you shutting me down?
because you got way too much energy this morning.
It's
like
the
Sonic.
morning. It's
So that's enough from us, right?
Yeah, that's enough from us. So this month, try something new with your partner.
Yeah.
You know, like out of the ordinary. Doesn't have to be expensive. We always talk about that. That can be like a walk you never did the previous month. It can be like anything. Hey.
Just do something.
Just do something.
Do something.
We are putting you to the. Is it putting you to the? No, that's putting you to the test.
Leave this one.
Okay, it's a challenge.
Comment, like, subscribe, press the bell button so you know when the new videos are coming out. Muchas gracias.
What would our daughter say? And
Peace.
1,000 borders just so I can be with you. Loving you's a mission, but I'm ready, ready. 1,000 borders just so I can be with you. This love I got is nothing to be played with, baby.